once you don't sleep, then it causes anxiety. Anxiety causes depression. Depression causes you to eat. Eating causing diabetes. Diabetes causes heart attacks. Heart attack causes death. So that domino effect is horrible. AJ,
what it is?
Welcome back, baby boy.
We're back at it, man. I'm excited.
That was pretty cool. We just did 30 minutes and we didn't hit record. That was
cool. Well, you got to learn somehow, bro. You got to learn somehow.
Ever since he lost weight, bro, like
he's been stuck up.
He grew an inch and now he's all cocky, right?
Oh yeah, all cocky. I love you said that.
Yeah,
cocky.
Very cocky.
Hashtag Thomas. Hashtag grew an inch.
Yes, follow us.
We got to put that on there.
AJ, we went to LA. We recorded some cool episodes.
Yep.
We met Ola Chola, which is a patient that has breast cancer. Roxy was a breast cancer survivor. And so we met some cool people. We did a project with Blue Moon Cannabis.
Yep.
And we were trying to raise some money and get people that can't afford getting cannabis for breast cancer. Omar, my cousin, who has the sweetest heart in the world, all he wants to do is help people. This guy could have been a billionaire if he didn't help everybody. That's all he wants to do.
That's all he wants to do.
Even when he first started his project, he could barely afford even doing anything. And he would send me like 10 hats, hoodies, all these cool things, and I love him so much, and I appreciate him so much. Him, Ramsey, Anwar, Adam, Abijay, all the people that we recorded with. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for that process.
Honestly, it was amazing. We had a blast in LA.
We had a blast, and stay tuned, guys. We got some good episodes. Trust me, some good content.
Absolutely.
We did talk about rectal exams a lot.
We did.
But we do apologize, but you know.
Well, they'll see it. They'll see it.
So let's not talk about it. AJ, tell me what's going on. What's new with you, man?
Not much, man. Honestly, just work has been kind of rough, bro. Honestly, I think I'm coming to a point where I feel like I'm burnt out. Yeah. So I mean, we're working a lot, you know.
And that's what we were talking about when we were talking about sometimes like we just don't appreciate being where we are. And for those med students right now, they're probably looking at it like, man, I'm wearing a short white coat. I want the long white coat. I want to be where you are. I want a big house. I want all this. But guys, my only recommendation is just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment that you have right now, because you don't know if it's going to be fun later. You don't know if you're going to have fun. Just enjoy med school right now. Or if you're attending, enjoy it. Because sometimes we work so much, AJ, that I felt it the other day, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say depressed, but I felt like I wasn't enjoying life as much. You know, like you go home and it's so busy all the time. But at least we're staying active. I think that's what is keeping my mental state good is activity.
Yeah, exercise, man.
We exercise every day. And I highly recommend for the people that are depressed, exercise. You know, you hear it on TikTok by all these motivational speakers.
Yep.
Seriously, guys, just get out there and exercise. It will change your life. You feel like productive. You feel good. Your energy is better. Your acid reflux is better. Your sleep is better. Everything is better.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's what it is. I mean, it releases endorphins, right? And another thing is sleep, Mo. Sleep is huge.
I can't recommend sleep because I don't sleep.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of issues with sleep. And I think that's why it probably affects a lot of your stress too, right? But you see yourself getting back in the gym. I guarantee you're actually going to start sleeping a lot better.
Yeah. The gym definitely will help me. I always tell my patients it's the domino effect, right?
It is.
So that first domino, you know how like you hit that domino and they all fall, because once you don't sleep, then it causes anxiety. Anxiety causes depression. Depression causes you to eat. Eating causing diabetes. Diabetes causes heart attacks. Heart attack causes death. So that domino effect is horrible. And
hypertension. And if you feel like if you're overweight and you're struggling to sleep and you wake up really tired, make sure you don't have obstructive sleep apnea.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not diagnosed. And this is something you got to talk to your doctor on. Check out for obstructive sleep apnea. Do a sleep study and get checked out. And if you do have obstructive sleep apnea, first of all, work on the weight loss. Exercise, and you need to use your CPAP.
You might need to remove your adenoids too, AJ,
and it might be
your tonsils, adenoids, all of those
surgery
could be
might
obstructing you. Yeah, but I mean, you got to be careful because you want to do it. If you have a kid that is, has tonsillitis multiple times a year, his adenoids is always inflamed, I would suggest taking them out, because as they get older, they might get obstructive sleep apnea just from that, and it's too late to have the surgery. And obviously, our friend Vic Tipnis, at Blackstone. He does a lot of sleep studies. He does a pretty good job. So if you're looking for a sleep study company,
Blackstone.
He did not pay us for this, but we recommend it because that's who we refer to.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, because he's awesome. I mean, his company's great. It's a great idea what they're doing. They're doing a lot of heart monitors too now. So fantastic. Great job, Vic. Honestly, we're big supporters and we love your product. Moving on. What's up with that Oregon and Colorado State game?
Colorado got spanked. And I feel so bad because, like, you know, my dad always said, like, don't show off too early. You know, like, Shador. The Shador. So, like, I love it. And I love Coach Prime. Like, I love him to death. And all I wanted is for him to win. But I think when you start celebrating and you start, like, showing off too soon, it starts causing a problem because once you get spanked. But one thing I'll give him respect because he did say, like, hey, we got an old-fashioned whoop ass. So, like, they did get whooped, but he admitted it. But, like, you cannot celebrate too soon, man. Like,
so, did you see that hit too?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh, that was a horrible hit, bro. Listen, man, I get the game. It's all pumped up. That guy's getting death threats. Did you hear about it? No. He's actually getting death threats. That's why Coach Prime was like, yo, listen.
Relax,
he's
man.
Like, relax. Okay,
it's a game.
It's a game. He's having fun. We understand it was a hard hit.
Yeah.
But, hey, death threats? This is kind of crazy.
Relax, guys.
It's
don't take the sport too far. Like, we enjoy it.
You know, I mean, the other guy could have been injured really bad also, too. But unnecessary. I personally believe it's unnecessary. He could have avoided it. But at the same time, for death threats, I mean, it's a football game, especially college football.
Honestly, like, I feel like a lot of people became Colorado fans.
Yeah, they are,
and
bro.
I became a fan because I liked Coach Prime. I watched Prime back in the day. He was so entertaining.
He's amazing, bro.
And I definitely feel like he's a father figure to those kids. And he's helped them grow that, like, with that kid that his dad is incarcerated and he went on the field and hugged him. And, like, I love these moments for sports. And I feel like they're so amazing.
Yeah. And that franchise, I mean, I'm telling you,
man,
I read it the other day, that
franchise,
crazy. Like, they're generating like almost $90 million right now. It's like, I mean, Coach Prime is making what, $23-24 million for this contract?
I don't know exactly.
Contract?
If you guys know, correct us in the comments. Let us know.
But he's making a little bit over $20 million because I just read it earlier. But but I mean, just that franchise alone, they estimate it to be about $1 billion after a few years, which is insane.
One decision.
Insane.
Like, you can be like, last year they were one of the worst teams ever, barely won 2 games.
Exactly.
And within just one change, look how much it's made.
Ridiculous,
I mean,
bro.
I wish we said this before the Oregon game, but you know, it's happened, and it, you know, like, you know, whatever it is, it is. Yeah. What about Aaron Rodgers, man? That broke my heart.
Yeah, bro. That was.
I was so excited for the Jets.
Yeah, I know.
The first Muslim coach, I think, or first Palestinian coach.
Yeah, he's amazing too, man.
He's such a great head coach for the Jets, and that was amazing.
People love him, man. People love him because he's such a great guy too.
Amazing.
But what about? So do you think Tom Brady should replace Aaron Rodgers?
Absolutely not. He's 65, and I actually just saw him at the nursing home. So I think we should chill out. You know, make sure that he's okay.
That's so messed up, bro.
He just applied for Medicare, so I think that would be good for him.
Yeah.
No, let's keep Tom Brady out. Tim Tebow. They said that don't ever make fun of me for that one. I know you want to say it.
Listen, you said Tim Tebow. You said tomatoes on the story you told earlier.
Oh, no, time out.
And then the DocTok podcast.
No, time out.
It's just because you talk so fast. Maybe sometimes you got to kind of retract a little bit and just kind of breathe.
Take into consideration.
Okay, beautiful. See how you said it so slowly? And it kind of came out perfectly.
Hey, that's your favorite word of all time, by the way.
You got to take into consideration.
It's
not it's a line.
Yeah,
it's not
take
a word.
into consideration.
Yeah.
So take into consideration.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow is at church. We don't want to, interrupt his church and come back. So we'll avoid that. I'm sure a lot of Green Bay. Do you think Green Bay fans are happy or sad? Because I always think, like, the worst thing ever is wishing, like, somebody to get injured. Like, I just feel like that's horrible. Don't ever do that.
That's horrible. Bro, it's just a bunch of cheeseheads that are just pissed off that they lost their star player.
By the way, Green Bay, we do not like you guys.
Yeah, I mean, okay, the Bears are not the best, but
yeah, we're not the best. Yeah, we got blown out. By the way, last time I checked,
we're playing the Chiefs this morning.
We were down 41-0.
Yeah, 41-0, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Bears GM,
they're gonna have to fire. They're gonna have to fire the GM. Fire the GM. Fire the head coach.
You know, the last time the Bears won, my mom was pregnant with me celebrating.
Yeah, literally.
Actually, wait, was I delivered?
It was the 85 Bears.
Yeah, 85. I was born in 86, but that 86 year, that's the year. That's the last time, man. I'm old.
Exactly.
I'm old.
You are old. You are. But you look good. I'm honestly happy, bro. I agree, our team. We're looking good. We're exercising. Thomas. Badass.
It does help with stress.
#believe, #Thomas, #grew an inch.
Yes.
We're putting that. We got to put his picture on his before and after.
Yes,
picture.
we'll definitely do that. But I don't wish bad upon nobody. I really wish Aaron Rodgers didn't get that injury because I really wanted to see the Jets do well.
Yeah, I agree.
They need a win too, man.
Yeah, they do. I agree.
I kind of hope that he can come back sooner than ever. But he obviously he ruptured his Achilles.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Like, when you rupture your Achilles, obviously it's so loud on the football field, but it sounds like a gunshot. It sounds like a gunshot. Like,
when
scary. You snap your Achilles, it literally sounds like a gunshot. For anybody that snapped their Achilles or injured it, You know how painful that is, and you know how hard it is to come back. Kobe Bryant he tore his Achilles too, and it took him forever to come back.
Absolutely, man.
So, do you think he should just retire?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it really depends on your therapy. I think it depends on the recovery process. If he's mentally and physically ready, I think he'll come back strong. But speaking of injuries,
with his age, do you think he should just retire and enjoy his life?
Remember Adrian Peterson when he injured himself? He tore his ACL.
Yeah, 6 months.
It's not the same injury. I get it, 100%.
And Adrian Peterson's different, man. Not a bad way.
That work ethic that he had. That's what I'm saying. It comes to your work ethic. If your work ethic is strong,
and his muscles are
and he's also young too, so he heals a lot faster. But listen, good luck, Aaron. I was always a big fan until he played the Bears. Anytime he played the Bears, I wasn't. But fact of the matter is, I don't wish injuries upon nobody. I wish he'd fail a drug test and be get suspended for 8 games.
Don't say that. Guys, that's AJ, not me. So if you're going to attack in the comments, attack AJ.
Listen, anyway, but speaking of injuries, our uncle, I think I'm really happy that our uncle is doing a lot better. And you were telling me the other day about the new, the iPhone 14, I think it's the new iOS, the 17,
crash
or the new
detection.
Update.
Yeah.
That crash detection
it sends a phone call to the cops. And actually, that saved his life because he was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And within 2 minutes, the cops showed up, the ambulance showed up. Just imagine if you don't have that crash detection and you crashed, you can't call. You know, like terrifying. If you can't make a phone call, you die. So it literally saves your life for the elderly patients, for everybody. Make sure you have that crash detection. Now, I some random fact though is that some of the like Six Flags and roller coasters,
these parks,
it's activating crash detection and it's sending a phone call to the cops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've had multiple phone calls from that. And so they're like, hello, are you okay? And they're in a roller coaster. Yeah, so make sure you get that done. I think it's really important. Before we found out we weren't recording earlier, the last 30 minutes we were talking.
Yeah.
But, we live and learn. I was talking about the story about the tomato.
Tomato or potato?
Potato.
Well, I can't. You said tomato.
I know. I'm just messing with you, but I thought it was pretty cool. Should I say it again, or are you? I mean,
I don't know. As long as you don't say tomatoes, because we just got to make sure is it tomatoes or potatoes.
It's potatoes. So
okay, got it.
There was a guy sent a letter to his son, and he's in jail. Okay.
Who's in jail?
The son is in jail.
Son's in jail, okay.
And the father sent him a letter. And he told him, hey, son, I wish you were here with me so we can dig to put the potatoes in the ground so that they can grow. But I'm getting older and I can't dig anymore.
Yeah.
And so his son sends him a letter and says, hey, Dad, do not dig. That's where I kept all my money.
Yeah.
So what happens? The cops read the letter and they go to the dad's house and they dig up the whole thing to find the money. So then he sends a letter to his dad and says, hey, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm not out there with you, but this is the best I can do.
That is hilarious.
So the cops dug it up for him and now he could
is that a true story?
Potatoes. Or is that I heard it on TikTok, so I'm not going to take credit, but I thought that was a cool story.
That's actually
I don't even know if it's real or not, but who knows?
Yeah.
Also, AJ, the Dolphins and Broncos game.
Horrible. I'm looking at the screen right now.
70-20. My God.
That's embarrassing. Dude, Miami
That's worse than the Bears.
Insane.
70 points?
Bro, Miami
Tyreek Hill is a monster.
He's a monster,
Wait,
bro.
70-20?
Tua, bro. He killed it.
Bro, imagine somebody betting that they can get more than 50 points. You know how much money they would have won?
Bro, look at the completion. 309 yards, 4 touchdowns.
My God.
23 completions. That's insanity.
What about Hill?
Tyreek? Let's look at Tyreek Hill right there.
Oh, 157
he only had
yards.
1 touchdown.
That's not bad.
That's still pretty
okay.
good.
He can do better, but he's
do you have
fast,
on your fantasy?
man.
Who do you have on your fantasy? You don't have Tyreek Hill on your fantasy.
I have Josh Allen, which last year he did better than this year, and I don't know, man. My team is doing really bad, and I'm hoping it starts picking up.
Yeah, man.
Not doing great. A lot of injuries. Injuries affects all of fantasy. So.
I agree, and it's really unpredictable, to be honest with you. But anyway, bro, this is a great freaking time. I'm so happy to be back in the studio. Yeah. By the way, stay tuned. We have a list of fantastic, amazing guests.
And we got more people coming too. We're not going to let you guys know though.
If you know who you are, you will be receiving an email soon. Also, if you'd like to get on the podcast, you want us to sponsor, you want to advertise your company, market your company, give us a call. Let us know. Send us a message. We'll talk. Get you guys popping.
Yeah, physical therapist, pharmacy,
dentists.
Vitamin companies, dentists, whatever it is, people locally. I everywhere we go, AJ, I feel like people are actually starting to notice us.
Yeah, they are.
It's not what I did it for, but it's nice for somebody to come up and be like, I love your content. It's helped me so much through my depression.
For sure.
Or helped me treat this. And it's pretty cool. I love it, man.
Bro. I think we can consider ourselves local celebrities for now.
I never really take into consideration
You don't take it into consideration?
I just like
so you
to
don't
say
consider
that
it?
because you say that like six times an episode, so I really enjoy
Rather
it.
than saying podcast.
Yeah, podcast, take in consideration. Hey guys, do me a favor in the comments. Go back to all our videos, watch every single one, and tell me how many times AJ says that. Okay?
Okay. And also figure out who talks more on the podcast. I'd say 80% MJ, 20% AJ.
Yeah.
I would say 80%. We could do that, right, Thomas? We could look that up.
Can you do that, Thomas? Thank you.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I think people would prefer to listen to me.
Well,
than
I
you.
like to use big words like taking into considerations because he speaks so
But
much.
you say
I like
it
to
like
look
16
intellectual.
times.
I like to say intellectual. You know, go for it. Anything else?
Have you slept in a week? You look exhausted.
I'm a little tired.
Yeah,
a little tired.
That's
Is there anything else you want to say? But you ready? You sure?
Yeah. Are you sure?
And I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Sure?
You said everything. I'm good.
Oh, by the way, guys, this to end the podcast. This is one thing that really kind of annoys me sometimes. In the Middle Eastern culture, the older brother always gets to do everything, gets to go in the front, sit in the front. He always gets to be the first to do everything. So the younger brother or sister, and for every Middle Eastern person watching this, and maybe even the Spanish culture, whoever, any culture out there, for being a middle child or a younger brother, it kind of sucks, and he gets to always be the first one to do everything. If you are one of those people, let us know. It does suck.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, that's it.
Oh, perfect. All right. Thanks, guys.
You want to talk? I'll listen to you. Go.
Oh, no. I'm done. You said everything for us. We're good. We're good.
I love it. All right, guys. Love you guys.
Hey, stay tuned. It's going to be lit. All right. Bye.
Bye.